Hi. Let's get my head together. So, I'll just start off by saying, yesterday I was in the garden and maybe I should have left this a bit longer. I don't know. It's only small, but I have been trying to grow things in my garden. Hi. Just to test for next year because I want to grow more things because it's getting the kids in garden and also hi. And you get a lot of enjoyment seeing things grow. But I grew a sweet corn. I think it's called a rainbow one because it is different colours. It's not mouldy. It's a certain one. Hi, and yeah, I know it's tiny, but I'm gonna try it. Hi, berry peas, and my little tiny cherry tomatoes, which are really nice to eat, and some squash. I'm still waiting for. So I just want to try them, and also the bloody birds. I grew some sunflowers, but not massive ones, and I took a head off. Yeah, it's nice to grow. I was just testing this year for next year, and I took the head off and thinking, oh, I'll save the seeds like to eat and also for seeds for next year and let the birds eat some as well. So I left it on the bench outside, looking out the window yesterday, I think it was, and the birds have chopped the tops of me. Chopped the oh, is that what they're called? Chopped the tops of my snipped them off with the beaks, the tops of my sunflowers, and have nicked them all. And I was like, great. So I'll make sure I'll get the giant ones next year because they won't be able to snip them off. Yeah, mine were only little, so they weren't the big variety. So that's a lesson learned for next year. Before I get chatting, I was going to show you. Yeah, I'm live. I was going to show you. I said I was going to do this. I don't know if you can see. I drew this one out the other day. It's just marked out to paint, but I've run out of white acrylic, so that'll have to wait. This one, I said I was going to try and transfer this picture onto canvas, so it's just its outline at the minute. I managed to do it before I just come on here, so it just needs painting obviously, but I'm going to give it a bash. But oh, and this I was doing the other day for a friend, I think a daughter, you know, like kids have the, what are they called, like the name on the bedroom door sort of thing. I'm not going to show the name, but it's going to have a bow on it. But I did paint this up on this wooden heart the other day and thought I'll give it a go. I'll see what it comes out like. It's not finished yet, but I'm going to put some wire on it and put a bow on here in material and her name's under here, and then that'll be like her door tag thing, whatever you call it. So I had it a go. Yeah, a bash, give it a try. Yeah. Thanks. So I was just going to say, I saw someone's comment the other day and I had to laugh at it about, oh, are you on meds? Do you need meds? You might need meds when you find out what's really going on, because at the end of the day, it's on 17 again. It always does. If it goes to 18 now, I'll laugh my head off. It's always 17. And now it's 18. Now I've just spoken. Is that signalling? It just makes me laugh. Every time I check, it goes 17, 18, 17, then it goes to different numbers. Mad. I think differently. I have a different mindset to things. I always have. Like, I'll say I'm spiritual. I always have. I just, like I said, 11, 11, 7, yeah. I just have always thought outside the box, like I keep saying. I don't just stay within that box because synchronicity, yeah, I had a lot of synchronicity this year, a lot. It was bonkers. It's back in my past videos that I talked about. I do not stay in that box because I think, well, maybe it's not high from Australia higher. I don't think like, oh, I can't imagine that because we're told on TV or whatever it's not true. I always just think, well, we just don't know, do we? So when it comes to the things I'm finding out, I'm like, you've got to think, well, what if? What if not? I don't want to think about anything because it's too scary. I don't want to know, because that's a problem, like I said before. Not knowing is the problem and not talking about it is the problem. How do you find a solution if you're not talking about things? So that's what I'd like to say to people who are like, are you on meds, or they think I'm mad like they think many of us are. It's no, I actually think for myself and don't just listen to the box in the corner. So it's a bit of a mixed chat. I don't know if I'll get it the right way around, but yep, you know more than you think. Of course you do. And I've been on somewhere and just had to come off. I'm going to stay off for a couple of days, not because if there's people on here from there that I don't like it. It's just I was getting a few low vibrations and I don't want to have low vibrations. And there's 17 and 18 again of what I talk about, because I believe it in my heart and I just have that feeling about it. So I'd like to just go through what I've been watching today on and off. Was, before I talk about some things, was good channels to watch, if I might have not said this before, I think have, is Just Informed Talk. Also Praying Medic, especially if you want to know more about Q, if you're sort of finding out about it, which is getting a bit late now, but and Neon Revolt on Google. It's a massive read. It is massive because it's covered all the Q drops, so you're starting from now and not way back on it. You have to go right back. Yeah, and also I'll talk about Kellyanne Hub News in a minute because it's in with the chat, the JFK Jr. thing. Yeah, Reddit. Yeah, and who else have I been watching? Oh, the other day, yeah, Praying Medic is brilliant. Really good one to go and watch if none of you have seen it. Hi from Detroit is also. I told you the other day, if anyone was watching, to go and check out Solutionaries Media Network. The Lady Seven who talks about stuff, and I said, when you listen to it, I from knowing things about Q, I'm like, she's on the ball even if she doesn't know about Q. Yeah, I love Seven exactly. She's so on point, even if she doesn't know about Q. People think you'll go over and think, what's she talking about? She's mad. She isn't mad. Yeah, Reddit. Yeah, Serial Brain 2 is very good as well. But also, somebody, I meant to say the other day, when I saw her at the Brian Harvey outside court, she was, I think it was Red Pill Phil filmed her. So if you're in America, you can check out Red Pill Phil's channel. And I'll talk about that in a minute, Who's Q. Red Pill Phil and Reverend Simon Sideways and Eddie is okay. They're brilliant as well. But I think it was when I was watching Red Pill Phil's, she was on it, and I thought I'll go and check her out, with the things that she was talking about, because people think it's mad, but it isn't. Hi. And then there was a guy that came on, and I was like, I can't remember his name, and I've just come across him. And his channel is called Shane Gibbs, Targeted Individual from the UK. Now, some people I sort of talked to were like, what did you think of that guy? Oh, no, I'm not going there because he seems a bit strange. I've just gone over there and watched his videos because he said something on the Brian Harvey video at the court that caught me and thought, he knows what he's talking about. And he was talking about Freemasonry. And I thought, I will go and have a look at that. And I heard someone else talking about targeted individuals, because Seven is a targeted individual. Brian Harvey was a targeted individual. No, I've not seen the latest one. I will get over to stuff. I've not even looked at the Q drops properly. But they are targeted individuals like a lot of other targeted individuals, even people who don't know they're targeted. So I would go over to Shane Gibbs' Targeted Individual from the UK's channel and just see what you think, because everything I'm finding out, it's like, because the world is not what you think it is. So they were very good. Yeah, so I'll get that out of the way. Now, what I've been seeing, I'm not going to tell a lie, I've not really been on the Q drops properly reading all through them, but I know there was loads. And I know they're talking about what's his name in the UK, MPs in the UK, and yeah, I do believe Brian, why do I always forget his name? The MP, I always forget his name. What is his name? I can't even check on my phone. Tony Blair, yes, they were in the Q drops as well, and Merkel, which this is just going to be a bit mixed. So, what we saw the other day was, for those who follow Q, was did somebody die? McStain, No Name, yeah, No Name died. Now, I got speaking to someone the other day on a place that I go talking on, and they said they were American, and they were like, "What do you mean, McCain? He was a war hero." Was he really? I'm not even American, and I know he is not a war hero. He's a backstabber to your country when you find out. Now, he died of cancer apparently the other day. Really? Now, whether he died, or he got killed, or he went to Gitmo Bay, one happening, apparently he's having an open casket. Now, if that's really him in the casket, I think they might have assassinated him, because he's killed a lot of people. So, the funny thing is as well is, Q said a bit ago, every dog has its day. Was it the day he passed away on National Dog Day, or it came out in the news on National Dog Day in America? Every dog has its day. Also, what I've seen as well, someone put up is, it says, also, don't forget, John McCain died, are you ready for this, QAnons, if you haven't heard of it, 17 days before 9/11. 17 days. 17. And it's been 17 years since 9/11 this year. The 17th letter in the alphabet is Q. Bit of a reference there going on. They release Q, if you didn't know. These stories are very strategically, with details specified for a reason. That word strategically was put in a Q drop somewhere with someone talking about something which did sound like JFK Jr. as well. But 17 days before 9/11 and 17 years since 9/11. Yeah, the symbolism will be the downfall, exactly. And also, the 9/11 thing interlocks with JFK Jr. again to me, because the same person who is in with the 9/11 things, father was also in with the assassination of JFK Jr. There we go again. People won't go and research, though. It's what's getting on my nostrils at the minute. Also, speculation on Merkel being Q. Yeah, you need to go on QAnon.pub. I think it's still QAnon.pub. You go on Praying Medic. If you want to know who Q is, go on Praying Medic, and you'll go back a bit. You'll find out. Yeah, Bush. You'll find out. There's no point me explaining it on here much now, because people are going to be woken up to it, whether they like it or not. Speculation that Merkel, yes, Bush Senior, yeah, Merkel. I'll talk about John in a minute, because yeah. Merkel is Hitler's daughter. Now, what some people don't know is, or they don't bother to try and research, is Hitler did not die in World War II when they said he did. He went underground. And why he went underground is they took their soldier suits off, army suits, uniform, whatever you want to call it, and they came out with business suits on, because they wanted to go and take us from within. Corporations and institutions and things like that. Corporations, business and stuff. So no wonder you've got Trump in America, who's a good businessman, who knows how business works. Who knows how to work them. That's how I see it. But yes, Hitler did not die in World War II. Okay, when they said he did, he didn't. He went to Argentina. Yeah, he went somewhere, exactly. So wait till people wake up to that one. Now, I can't show you on here because I haven't got my tablet and I can't show you on my phone, and I would have done. There are pictures circulating at the minute of Merkel, and I've put some on a channel that I'm on, and Hitler. Oh, by Jesus, does she look like him? Mouth, eyes, shape of the face, jowls, everything. You don't even need to put a DNA test there. You just look at him and you think, oh my God, she is the daughter of Hitler. Yeah, Project Paperclip, exactly. Yeah, they all went to Antarctic. Yeah, things going on down there, and you know all the theories on that, but definitely, yeah. I've been watching lots of stuff that it just blows my mind. Everything just blows my mind. They say that Russians will be passed off to her. Oh, can't see that. But there's all that going on. It's like the McCain thing and Merkel and all this lot, and then people are like, what? You're not researching people. You think you know, but you don't know. Well, then also what was circulating is there is a picture out there, if anyone's seen it, of Merkel, Theresa May, and I don't know if it's the Prime Minister or the President or whatever, because I don't know what they have over there, of Venezuela. There was a picture of them three sat on a couch when they were about 12 or something, I don't know, and I've had arguments with people going, no, it's not them. Yes, it is. You can tell. As a woman, I can tell by their eyes, the shape of the face when they were younger. It is them. Now, why the hell would they be sat together? If someone said maybe they went to the same school together or something, you know, like a boarding school. Okay, so maybe they went to a boarding school. What? The Venezuelan Prime Minister, or whatever she is, Theresa May and Merkel, right? So it's funny how there was a picture of them years ago, and now who's in power in them countries? Theresa over here, Merkel in Germany, and the Venezuelan, whatever her name is, over there, of them three girls that were sat on that couch. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Seeing as Merkel's supposed to be Hitler's daughter. Who's Theresa? Maybe the sisters, I don't know, and they got split up. These things happen, you know, this their plan of the elites that came in, bloodlines and all that, like Trudeau. You don't just get in there. You're in a bloodline, you're put in there, you're not voted in. I doubt Khan was voted in over here. People are not researching. Does it not make you think, oh, she will be out, trust me, she'll be out. Q knows. Like I said, the Q drops, I've put the UK in it. The UK's been in it with MPs and this, that, and the other that we all know about. But people who are thinking, I'm mad, would you not think if you saw a picture of those three girls as girls together, and now them three women as women, them girls as women now, are sat in the places they're in? Do you not think it's a bit weird? Yeah, praying medic. A bit odd, I'd say. So, yeah, if you've seen them pictures, it's not really strange, is it? Yes, thank you, Tap77. They were all selected, not elected, exactly. They're not elected. That's why she, who thought she'd never lose, got really mad with the lefties because she was selected, but she didn't get in because the plan failed. Thank God for the world, the plan failed. Oh my God. Also on the Q drops, because like I said, I've not been into them properly, so I can't go through them, was when we all had P and we all thought it was Pope, which is the Pope as well, because many letters and stuff mean different things as well, not always just one thing. Look what's happening, what the news is talking about at the minute slightly about the Pope, and he's been apologising, or they're telling him to resign because, you know, it's been covered up of child abuse and that. Really? Like we didn't know that? Yes, thank you for saying that as well, if I can say it. But the P also stands for is it Pay-Sewer? The Pay-Sewer family? A bit bigger than the Rothschilds or whatever? Oh, wait till all that comes out. Hi. So, getting interesting. I mean, the biggest one we were celebrating about, Pay-Sewer, yeah, or however you say it, was definitely the McCain McStain no name person. Anyway, JFK Jr. Hi, JFK Jr. Still on it. I'm not reporting a lot on it because, like I said, I did about 12 videos on it. And Kellyanne, what is it? Kellyanne Hub News is doing a really good job on it now, going through a lot more because she goes on the 8chan board. I don't really go on the 8chan board. I have been on it, the 8chan board. If you don't know what that is, please go and watch Kellyanne and the latest one she did today, and she will go through it. It's better than me explaining it and getting it all muddled up and wrong. And she's saying she had a confirmation because she asked a question and she got back something like, no problem, Kelly. And it's Kelly with an I, by the way. Yeah. Godspeed. Well, we know who've been saying is. And the thing is, I don't know what I watched today. The Pursuit of Truth, good job on, yeah. So I saw a video today. I don't know whose it was. I can't remember. I might have written it down and I can't see it. There was 10 things, weird things about JFK Jr.'s death, which if I can read what I wrote out on here, because it's scruffy, I'll try and read out. But if I find the name of it, I'll give it you, because then you can go and watch it. It might be on the end of it. Yeah, 8chan can be confusing, so that's why I'll leave it to the good ones, you know, the good anons who work it all out. But right, we all know he's cremated and buried at sea with him and his wife Caroline. Is it Caroline, and her sister. Is it the Bissett? I can't say the second name. Anyway, now they say that normally it's not for civilians, but it got passed or something with the Pentagon or whatever. I can't remember, but you know, it's just dodgy. Why does Trump always do the 666 Illuminati sign with his fingers and Trump when he's talking? I don't know, but he's not part of the Illuminati. He might be taking the mick. I love Trump. Well, they do that a lot, and he does that a lot. He puts his hands down in a triangle. That's the Illuminati triangle up, and Trump does that. You know. But also, it said something about it was a quick cremation, and those 3 bodies, the autopsies were done in less than 4 hours without sort of the consent of the family. That's a bit odd, isn't it? 3 bodies done in 4 hours. Really. There was also something about time frames. I'm not going off it, but something about the time frames were out and this, that, and the other. You know, when they actually went looking for him and this, that, and the other. And there was meant to have been a flight instructor, but his seat's actually missing out of the plane if he was there. The plane that he was on was called I don't know if I've got this right. Piper Saratoga plane or something like that, which normally had like a recording thing on it, so you could record. It would hear you in the plane, I think, when you're talking. That wasn't there. That had been taken out, the battery or something, so that was a bit odd. Yeah, JFK, the Navy, and yeah. And we've had a reference to seals, a quick in the water, meaning Navy seals. And if anyone's seen the bodies of what was supposed to be JFK received from the water, they're the actual dummies that Navy seals use, and you can tell because they didn't look like they were pathetic. What else did they say? Something about there was helicopters over that area before or just after, but not when the search team was there. Helicopters. There was also a Coast Guard picking up an emergency beacon, but not right near it, but somewhere else a little bit after. There was a boat that was about there that's not normally there, and they said they were looking for sea bass or something, or something that them fish aren't there, or something like that. China has more information about Hillary. Yeah, they do. Here we go. Mainstream media, you know, the fake news, were reporting on it was really bad weather and he shouldn't have took him out in the bad weather. Apparently that day was reported, it wasn't bad weather, it was a clear day, good for flying, so that was a load of rubbish as usual. Also, he had 18 years flying experience. 18. What letter in the alphabet is number 18, people? Just had to throw that one out there because I thought it was hilarious. God. And it said, why did media outlets report different? Well, we know why the media reported different, because trying to do a cover-up, aren't they? So you believe JFK... Yeah, I do believe he was at the Trump rally last year, 2017. If you look in the background. I've done loads of videos on it, so I don't need to talk about it. And Kellyanne, what did I say she's called? You can see it in Kelly with an I. Kellyanne Hub News has done some great stuff, and she's still on the JFK Jr. thing and still finding new things out daily. I will not outrule it because there's nothing at the minute that I can see at the minute that is pointing to he isn't dead now. it's all pointing to he is and he's part of Q, if not Q. You know, Q's a team, it's not one person. Until something is said, and everyone will go, oh, well, it's a distraction. It's dividing us. It ain't dividing us because ours the same as Q, so how can it be dividing you? At the end of the day, Q did not say R is not real. He said, little fly, he said only Q. He didn't say there isn't an R. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't put anything out there that's made anyone think that there is an R. So I won't believe it until he actually says, no, he's not real or whatever. And he hasn't. Yet, history is full of incidents that we... Yeah, of course there is. That's why I can't get in my head why people... R isn't 19. R's 18 in the alphabet. 17's Q and R's 18. So how people just can't get round the head that he may have faked his death, when you actually think about why would he? If you were JFK Jr., wouldn't you? Because I would. If you actually go and research about his family and how many family members died when they were running for Senate, I think you'd know what was coming. And he was going to run for Senate because America, you loved him. You loved him. Everyone loved that. Everyone loved JFK Jr. And like I said before, he would have been told growing up what happened. Who his mum married after would have told him. The people he hung around in circles would have told him. You only have to look back in his family. Trolls in the house. So, yeah, it's exciting. Makes you laugh when people can't research properly and put stuff on here when people already know and it's out to the globe. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? People just can't think outside the box. They can't think. There's people out there who's faked the death before. Why wouldn't someone want to fake the death? I'd want to fake my death if I was JFK Jr. There's just too many things. He was a lawyer for a bit, or studying lawyer. He was a good flyer. He was really good at chess, virtual. You know the virtual chess thing that people are talking about that's going on in the world today? Yeah, there's loads out. Yeah, the Podestas there. Oh, there's just loads out about. It's mind blowing when you actually go and research. See, I'm talking to people who are just not researching. They don't want to know because they don't think it's true. They're not looking into what everyone else is looking into it. Therefore, they just poo-hoo it, and it's like, why poo-hoo it? It is part of everything that's going on globally, because everything that's happening on globally, and it is going batshit crazy. Like I said the other day, you only have to look around you what sort of things they're reporting on now. But it is all still connected because Q talks about all of it. Ideologies, you know, World War II, everything you can, every conspiracy you can think of, I think they've touched. He called Clinton when plane went down. Yeah, there's just loads of things, and he was going to run for Senate, and who ran for Senate in 2000? Has anyone seen or heard of Hillary Clinton at the minute? Because I still haven't seen anything. Not seen anything. So, could be in Gitmo. They might be holding them in Gitmo till January, because I don't think they can have a military tribunal because they weren't in the military, but the others can. Like McStain, if he isn't dead, but if he is, he obviously got executed because that was put in a Q drop as well. They'll be eradicated off the planet, or when they go down, they'll be going down for life, and they will die where they're going. In the prison, Gitmo, wherever, they will die where they are. It's not life like you get over here and you're out in 10 years. That's where they'll be staying. Yeah, so they're just, you know, when you're looking about, it's just like, oh my God. But that one, every dog has its day, and then it was National Dog Day. Oh. So all of a sudden, he knew what was coming. It's either you sing like a bird, or, you know, choose which one you want. And then he says he's not having his cancer treatment, and then he dies. Don't think he did. The Pope might be pulling that one soon. He said suicide weekend. I got it wrong. I thought he said suicide week. He said suicide weekend. Probably got their own cyanide pills. I don't know. But it's getting exciting now because the amount of drops that have just dropped. I think a lot of stuff's going to come out before 9/11. Because we know that's a big marker. And I still think about the I either think he was executed or taken out, or if we see a picture of him in an open casket, he's been executed. If not, or he's killed himself. I don't mind which one he's done, as long as he's gone. Or he's gone to Gitmo and they're just pretending he's dead. One or the other. Did you see the Kellyanne video about where she showed the shadow of a guy walking his dog? Yes, I've seen Q the Plan to Save the World. I said this the other day. There's lots in that. You've got to keep watching it. It's many things. I reported on this a bit ago. The one I didn't pick up on was the dog. And the guy walking across the CIA plaque on the floor, because he had a black dog called Friday, JFK Jr. did. He's walking across the CIA plaque, because we know CIA were involved with, don't we? Daddy's death and all that. So, yeah, there's loads in the Q Plan to Save the World, more than people think there is when you go looking at it again. Yeah, it could be a dummy in a casket. You know what I mean? With all the stuff we know about today, wouldn't surprise me. But either way, he's out of the way. So that's good. That's what I mean. It could be in Gitmo, but they have to play it out on TV because it's all being played out. Like I said the other day, all the stuff that's going on in South Africa, and then Trump tweets about South Africa, you know, looking over there. Theresa May's just gone over there because they're not reporting on the white genocide going on over there. Like I said before, it's not to do with things that happened in the past and generations of this, that and the other. That doesn't make white people deserve that if things happened in the past. And like I said the other day, they need to really realise about history, because history is a lie anyway. When you realise who was enslaving people in the first place, learn your history, people. But yeah, it's starting to get good. There was just loads of drops. I've not looked into them properly. I really do think the rest of the world now, the UK and Europe, must be needing diapers at the minute. All these elites and MPs and people that are involved in the institutions and corporations, because they must be seeing what's coming now. John McCain was a marker. John McCain was helping ISIS, blah, 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 and all that. There's pictures of him in the Middle East. The people in America who think he was a hero, he wasn't. He let people out of his own platoon or whatever, I don't know, die. He's not done nice things, people. That's why Trump didn't say much about him, and he raised the flag or whatever, and people went mad. But when he put the flag up for a day or 2 days, that is actually what you do. He's not done nothing wrong, but he doesn't really want to put the attention on him because he doesn't deserve it. He did say for the family, you know, McCain's family, but he didn't want to put too much attention on it because he's not worth the attention. So we'll say no name. Yeah, well, what we're looking out for now, people, is I don't know where it's going to drop. I don't know what it's going to be out on. There's going to be a film on the 9th of... Yeah, he's all right. He's not on. He's on a walking thing he's on. So he's not on today. He won't have signal. Trump is trumping the media. He's trolling the media. It's all a big show on TV for mainstream media, like they do to us. Yeah, he was a traitor and a coward, he definitely was. And what we're looking out for now is, on the 9th of September, there's a film coming out. I think it's a short film called Trump Wars. I think people are going to think it's about wars. I think it's about the war against mainstream media and everything. I think there's going to be people implicated in that film. That's what I think is coming out for us. So 9th of September, 9th of September. Just get in there for, before 9/11. Watch out for that, people. So yeah, so there's I'm just glad the Pope's getting a mention again this time. Resigning. He'll be resigning to Gitmo. He's preparing the public for truth. There's a lot of people who are awake, but like Q said ages ago, or recently as well, there's some people who, pedo, he's a pedo. People are awake, but some people think they're awake. Some people don't want to know about all the other stuff, and they're not even, I know there's a lot of things going on people are reporting on and looking at, but people aren't even taking a bit of time to go and research about JFK Jr. I was having a bit of a laugh with someone, I think it was yesterday, because they were saying, oh, if we got together, we'd have arguments because you'd be saying it was right. And I said, well, we'll just agree to disagree like anyone in here. But of what I've researched, there's too much in it. Too much in it. Good film to watch, Kill It, yeah. Oh, I think I do, Callum. I think I do. If you think you do, you're not. Because we've got all the Satanism stuff and the Freemasons and the things that have been going on from the time dot, free energy, all the stuff going back to ancient Egypt and all the stuff. There's just many, 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 many. It's not even just one thing. It's stuff. Basically, yeah, I know he's been on before. You know, history is a lie. It's all, you know, stood on its head upside down, torn out, pages put in, things rewritten in. That's why we had book burnings and that, to get rid of truth in old books before, and this, that and the other. There's things under the Vatican that are being hidden from us, and stuff they do in the Vatican. Q said last night, don't rush. Yeah, I know, it says don't rush those people who are not ready to be awake, because I just think at the end of the day, I've done my bit now. They will just be abruptly awoken up, and it's just how it's going to be. You know, you can't wake some people up. Yeah, I hope they are talking about raiding the Vatican, because, oh my God, what they're going to find down there. Ugh, what they've been doing. And also the things they've got hidden down there from us, you know, in history, you know, documents and certain things. Oh yeah, in Antarctica, yeah, and all that sort of stuff. All the secret societies. The thing you have in America, that the column thing in Washington, is it? They've got one near the Vatican. They've got them dotted around. That's an actual Lucifer sign. So when people in the Vatican who are Catholic, who think they're worshipping God, Jesus, whatever, they're not. It's Lucifer, and he was going to try and change the prayer as well. And he has words have come out of his mouth before when he said in hell and he said Lucifer, and they've come out by accident and all that sort of stuff. The Vatican has the deep sea scrolls. Yeah, it's got a lot of scrolls. A lot. The stuff we should know has been hidden for a very, very, very long time. History books greatly change, like every 10. Yeah, everything changes, so we don't know the truth. You think you're going to uni and that and learning about some stuff, and you're not learning about the truth at all. Giant phallic symbol. Yeah. Yeah, there's just. Q said symbolism will be the downfall. I saw one on Ellen's Twitter today as well. I was like, I had to go and say something over on her Twitter. And Oprah Winfrey. Oh, the biggest one will be hard with the people, with the celebrities. The Rothschilds, Jewish Pope said communists make the best Christians. Well, also the bishops and popes hitting children, you know, when they were having when they get baptised. Just disgusting people. Yeah, they worship Lucifer over Jesus in the Vatican. Yes, they do. I don't even know if some know they're doing it. You only have to look at the Vatican, that snake head place with the evilness coming out behind it, which if I went to church, I would not be expecting that to be in the background, because it looks like the Antichrist. Well, it is the Antichrist. He is the Antichrist. Francis. Oof. Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, the world has gone mad, and I've just been not laughing because there's stuff, yeah, red shoes and all that, yeah. Not laughing because there's horrible things going on and people dying and this, that and the other. But the amount of crazy crap they're putting out at the minute, because they're trying to get us angry, which they are getting us angry. But I think a lot of it they're just trying to put out because they know they're going down, basically. They know they're going down. I've heard, yeah, the Baphomet, they put that up in America and it went down again, the Baphomet. Yeah, it's simple. Yeah, it is. Like I said, that guy's going on about Freemasonry, you know, the ones at the top, and the police, and swearing an oath on what some of them do, and I don't know. Yeah, man-made rules, exactly. Man-made rules are rubbish. That's why I say I'm not into religion. I believe in a God as the creator and through energy and in the spiritual sense, like we're all from. So you could say God is within everyone, because if you're from one creator, source, energy, whatever, it's within us. They're keeping our power from us, unless you know what it is. Exactly. And even Trump says, like, he has a Bible, he's Christian, but he says, this is my mother's old Bible, because there's things in it, the Bible, even I like. But he said, my mother taught it me at home, meaning to me, she just would have told him right from wrong. All the book really was, the Bible, I see it as if it was true, is just to be a good person. They've screwed things up in that, but that's all it is, teaching your kids to know right from wrong. End of. So his mother would have just taught him at home right from wrong. He didn't need to go and learn off a priest or whatever. Not saying that they're all bad, because they're not all bad. There has been priests, bishops, whatever you call it, putting truth out there. But these ones have been taken down, and these ones get in who want money, and the greedy, like these big ones in America, grabbing money, and the paedophiles and all that sort of stuff got in there. So you can do it from home. All it is teaching your kids right from wrong, which in some places of the world they don't do. Some ideologies they don't do. They think it's right to harm people, and if you're not going with their religion, which is just rubbish. But Q also knows about that. We all know about that. That's what's going on around the globe. That's why you're getting boats of certain people coming all around the EU now, trying to get in the countries, going around hurting people, killing people, raping women and girls, and all sorts of other nasty stuff. Because they don't stand in the right, they don't stand with love at all. All they have in their hearts is hate. Hate. If you hate, you're on the wrong side. Like a few people that come in chat sometimes. If you're in hate because you don't like the truth, you're on the wrong side. You know, how can you be hating on someone, people on YouTube and people around the world like Trump? Because that's why they hate him so much, because he's talking truth. He has opened the box of Pandora, and it's all coming out, and they don't like it. And you can't shut it, because we all know, and everyone's talking heads everywhere, all around the globe. Yeah, I think people are listening to the Bible or looking at the Bible, even if you're not religious. I brought the Bible, and I'm not religious, because I was just looking at certain things in it. Not all of it, just certain things. And I'm like, Because don't forget, they put stuff out. They put truth out. It's like a universal law. But they do it in films and symbology and different things to say, oh, well, we told you the truth because it's here. But it's like, well, no, you didn't. You put it in a film, which we thought wasn't real, because we're thinking, oh, it's only a film, when actually they twist things. That's how they do it. Yeah, Revelation. Yeah. So, yeah, Skull and Bones, Bush, yeah. All these things come out. They think nobody knows. Everybody knows. The world is waking up and they're learning, and that's what we needed to do. Q shook us up to learn and question everything and research, and these people who've been awake for a long time who don't know about Q should get on it, because it's proving the past of what he said is proving the future right now of what's happening. It's showing you that things are happening. If you feel disheartened and down and thinking, oh, nothing's happening, it is. You need to go and research Q, and you'll find out what's happening behind that massive curtain, the veil. Going into Aquarius, people, the year, moving from Pisces, and now we're going into Aquarius for a long time. Aquarius stands for, the age of Aquarius stands for lifting the veil. The veil that's been put over us for since time gone by, with all these bloodlines of people that affiliate the media, celebrities, the police, institutions, corporations, one of the biggest things. I don't mean everyone in it, the ones in the high places. Everybody knows globally. So, hi from Seattle. So where are you all from? Because I'm going to go now. It's just a little chat, because I need to have a look at the Q post properly and have a look a bit more on the internet. It's been hard, school's off and all that. So I actually do believe in aliens, spiritual thing, anything. I think right outside the box, so nothing's going to shock me when it comes out, I tell you, because I've heard stuff about that. There's all the ritual stuff, there's all the I believe we're spiritual beings having in a human body, having a human physical experience. We're like, so if we come from something, we all have bits of stars in us, people. Los Angeles, so yeah, maybe they're in a different realm. Maybe I think they've always been here. It doesn't actually mean they're up there. They might have always been here. I don't know. There's a lot of weird things going on at the minute. There's things hidden. So if there's stuff been hidden for time, what has been hidden? I know what I think. Films prove it as well. So, yeah, sorry. So we've got, Roswell. I look at all that sort of stuff, because I'll go down every rabbit hole. I don't care, because then if it all hits, I'll be like, well, it doesn't surprise me, because I knew about it. But those people who are not awake are going to have a really big shock when a lot of stuff comes out, because it's coming out, but I mean when it comes out openly on the media, when we get a media in reporting on it, are going to be like jaw dropping. What planet do we live on? Oh my god, I need to go to hospital. I can't cope. My brain's just exploded with all this information. What the is going on with the world? Well, you're asleep, people. Time to wake up. So give us a shout out from where you're all from before I go. And I've got to try and paint this picture up. That one there. Not today. I'm going to get some more white paint. Come on, everybody. Yeah, self-religion is more important. It is, but I still believe in the sort of Christian thing, as in people can come together in a community if it's done in the right way. And like I said, like Trump said about his mum, there's certain things can be done in the right way because there's so many people that believe in it. But yeah. So yeah, it's just the drawing at the minute. Oh, give Callum some love. He just wants some love. That's all he wants. New York City. I don't know how to say that. Philadelphia. Was it spelled like that? I don't trust. Well, the people who trust the MSM are the ones who are asleep. I just don't know. You can. They don't know though, do they? Bless them. Detroit. Where what? Oh, so, yeah, I know what you were saying then. I don't need waking up, thanks. Yeah. Philly. Is that Philly? Montana. Oh, it's going too quick, sorry. Yeah, I like the pyramid stuff. Home of Alex Jones. Aretha. I can't say it. I know what I can't say a name at the minute. Aretha Franklin. I can't say a name. Yeah. No. British Columbia. It's just getting interesting, guys. If anything, rich people stop going to people awake. People who watch MSM aren't awake. People who are awake, it's not just one thing to be awake to, Callum. There's lots. Lots and lots and lots and lots. Lots and lots and lots. Was she? Well, do you know what? Some people might be upset about that, but you see, when these are dying and these celebrities, I just think you just don't know, do you? Who's good and who's not, because most of the celebrities and Hollywood stars are not good, and that's where people are going to have mind fucks because they like the people. I've liked a lot of people, but I've never, past few years I've not been bothered. I snapped Beyonce's CD in half the other week, not bothered. But yeah, that's what I mean, you just don't know. So people might be sort of trying to get out now, oh, such and such a body's died, have they? Oh, Ah, yeah. Well, what's it called? Symbolism will be the downfall. Great experience. Would love to see them. Yeah. No, it's quite cool today. It's gone a bit cooler. It's been rain. Well, it's not been raining today, but it's been ha 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 ha. It's been moist. Yeah, it's been raining for, I don't know, is it a week or a couple of weeks? It's cooler. It's going quite fast now, I can't read it. They even circled and put, exactly. So you just don't know. So that's why people are going to be like, oh my God, she wasn't one of them, or he wasn't one of them. Like Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg and all these people, Cappy, yeah, I think he's telling the truth. See, there's some that are saying it and pointing in different areas, like we've had over here with Brian Harvey and John Wedger and a few other people that are saying different things. So we have that, but me and Charm, no, we don't. Yeah, I think Cappy, yeah. I mean, we all know about the celebrities over there, and they started with Harvey Weinstein, was to sort of take it off them, even though he's done what he's done. But it's the big celebrities, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Big stars, they have to do things like the masonry, or it is masonry. They have to do things to get higher up in the music industry. In the entertainment industry is a big problem, people. Entertainment goes back to the media again, doesn't it? RT, what's that? But yeah, there's just too much out there. Like I said before I go, I will not think that JFK Jr. is dead until Q said he's not, because everything I've looked at points to JFK Jr. References all the time are popping up all the time. But I like at the minute the fact that the UK's got dropped in Q again, as we know, because it's global deep state, Tony Blair and some MPs and all that, and Theresa May and Merkel and all that. It's getting good. He's definitely alive. I'm thinking November, people. Was it his birthday in November? So I guess we'll, I think there's good things coming, but please look out for on the 9th of September. Trump Wars, the film, it's coming out on something, someone's putting it out, so that'll be really interesting. I think might wake a lot more people up. Well, I just say the JFK Jr. thing, why not? Why not? Why can anyone who doesn't think he is just go and research and just think, well, yeah, let me just think, like, why would he want to put a plan into place? Why? Oh, is that your birthday? Very good. So you're being nice now. If I come on the 9th and you're nice, I might say happy birthday. But yeah, I'm going to go because I need to do a lot more looking. I just, honest to God, if you go and watch, what did I say it was? There's loads of people. I reported on it a few months ago. I don't even know when I did it now. But there's more people reporting because more people have looked at it. Oh, the 20. Who's mine or JFK Jr.'s 20? This is in November, isn't it? Thank you. Kelly, who did I say? Kellyanne. Kelly with an I, by the way. Kellyanne Hub News, is it? She's still on the junior thing. Still on it. And she's doing a really good job. And go and keep looking at Q, the Plan to Save the World, the film, the little film, because you just keep seeing different things in there today. Oh, we got Russia, we got North Korea and America working together with, I think it will be China. Oh, it's all getting good. Yeah, so I'm going now. So where we go one, we go all. And yeah. Like I said, I always get a 17 and an 18 when I come on, so if someone is listening, I wish they'd mentioned Dolly Daydream somewhere, it'd be funny. Anyway, I shall, oh, thank you. Minnesota? Yeah, well, I watch, if you're from over from We the People 24/7 Soapbox, I need to go back on there. I know Daddy Dragon's been on from the UK and Gran Torino from Ireland, because everyone's reporting around the world, and there's some really good Australians on there reporting on about Australia. This is why I say to people who are not onto the Q thing, people are on Q all around the world and we're all reporting about it, so it's out there. But yeah, I've just been seeing lots of exciting things coming out on YouTube. Like I said before I go, there's Red Pill Phil, there's Reverend Simon Sideways reporting on over here, there's Eddie Is Okay reporting on the truth over here. Not Q, they're not on Q. Then we've got We the People 24/7 Soapbox on Q, Praying Medic, Kellyanne Hub News. There's just loads out there. You need to go researching, people. Is Trump closing the Federal Reserve, as I've heard rumour why there may be a financial collapse? Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, if we have a financial collapse, so what? It's the collapse of what they put in. We need a new one. That's why they want everyone cacking themselves. They've got things in plan. They've got things in place. If it goes down, it's because we need to start a new, fresh one, not the crap that they put in to keep everyone in debt, basically. No one can buy themselves a house and no one can do this globally. Keep reporting, but just keep your eyes out, people. Watch the show that's unfolding. Watch Q drops, then watch what Trump tweets, and watch out for the hand signs because he does a lot of Q signs. So yeah, patriots all over the world working together. It's united we stand. Divided we fall. That's why mainstream media are trying to divide the whole world on absolutely everything. These lives matters, those life matters, gay, this, gender, that, blah, 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 throwing all the crap out everywhere to divide. Because they want us to fall. But we ain't. We're coming together. Because it's the people who are winning this time, not the elites. So, and the light will get shone on South Africa, by the way, of what's going on. It's the content of your character, not what people did years ago, no matter what race you're from. It's pathetic. Evolve, people, and get a bit of love in your soul and bring the empathy back and the compassion, because that's what it's all about. So, I'll probably see you over weekend. Bye. Yep, good always wins. Then I can get off. I can't get off.